Now we will discuss about Trochophore larva and its significance. So, what is Trochophore larva? Trochophore larva is the larva of leech which is present in indirect development. That is, when development takes place from Trochophore, then leech, and in direct development they contain cocoon formation. So, introduction of Trochophore larva. Trochophore larva is a characteristic feature of class Polychaeta and Archaeannelida of phylum Annelida. Is the classification of Polychaeta and Archaeannelida is the classification of phylum Annelida. This is the class of Annelida, Polychaeta and Archaeannelida. Polychaeta means which contains lots of hair, also called setae. Then Archaeannelida is the old class of Annelida. Similar larva is also found in mollusks, Turbellaria and other phyla. That Trochophore larva is also found in phylum Mollusca, then Turbellaria and other phylum. So, structure of typical Trochophore larva. It is minute, ciliated, unsegmented, top or pear shape and transparent. The structure of Trochophore larva is the ciliated, means cilia is present. Unsegmented means segments absent, which is present in leech, top or pear shape and transparent. Pear shape and transparent means which is transfer. It is pelagic in habitats. Pelagic means which is discussed in above topic. It has distinguished oral and arboreal surface. It contains oral and arboreal surface. Oral surface means front surface. Towards the anterior region there is a sensory apical plate with tuft of cilia present. Towards the anterior region means frontal region where contain apical plate with tuft of cilia present. This is the tuft of cilia. Then a ganglion, rudimentary vein along with eye usually present below the apical plate. Apical plate below where contain ganglia, helps for transmission of nerve. Then a characteristic feature of larva is presence of preoral ciliated band or prototroch situated just above the equator. Characteristics of feature of larva is presence of preoral ciliated band. It contains preoral ciliated band. This is the characteristic feature of Trochophore larva. Then digestive canal is complete with mouth, gut, that is esophagus, stomach, intestine and anus. Mouth is complete, digestive system is complete present in Trochophore larva. And it is divided into esophagus, stomach and intestine. Mouth is situated ventrally just below the prototroch. Mouth is present ventral side. Here is present mouth just below the prototroch. Then anus is present towards the posterior end. Here is posterior end and where present the anus. In front of anus another ciliated band called telotroch is present. In front of anus another ciliated band were present called as telotroch. Then all these ciliated bands helps in feeding and locomotion. Cilia helps for locomotion, so ciliated bands helps in feeding and locomotion. Undifferentiated masses of cell present in lower cone of the body called mesoderm. जे undifferentiated mass present असते बॉडीमध्ये ते त्याला काय म्हटले जाते mesoderm. Beside mesoderm lies a pair of larval nephridium for excretion. Nephridia helps for excretion which contain tubule-like appearance. So besides mesoderm were presence of larval nephridium for excretion. Then it lacks coelom. Coelom absent in Trochophore larva. Coelom means cavity. Its body made of outer ectoderm and inner endoderm. It is made by two layers, which is ectoderm and endoderm. The space between ectoderm and gut is called blastocoel. Here, pelagic means away from the shore or inhabiting in the open water or mid-ocean water. Means pelagic in habitat, Trochophore larva is pelagic in habitat means away from the shore or inhabiting in the open water or in mid-ocean water. Where presence of Trochophore larva is in the inhabiting in the open water or in the mid-ocean water, means away from the shore. Then metamorphosis of Trochophore larva. Metamorphosis म्हणजे which changes occur in the Trochophore larva from starting to end. So Trochophore is a pelagic, swim with the help of ciliated bands in seawater, means this helps locomotion. They require cilia for locomotion, so swim with the help of ciliated bands in seawater. Metamorphosis result into loss of larval organs such as protonephridia and ciliated bands. Metamorphosis occurs from loss of organs. Which organs loss? That is protonephridia, which is helps for excretion, and ciliated bands. Cells of apical plate from the prostomium with brain, tentacles and eyes. The part behind the prostomium develop into peristomium. In metamorphosis, the part behind the prostomium develop into peristomium. Behind part of prostomium develop into peristomium when the larva gradually grows in length with the formation of segment from the annulene. That larva gradually grows in length after metamorphosis with the formation of segments from the annulene. In starting phase of Trochophore larva, there is absence of segment. Formation of body segments in marked externally by the development of settle sex and setae. Larva finally sinks to the bottom and transform into young form. Larva finally sinks means at the bottom and transform into young form. Prostomium is region before the mouth. Prostomium, it is a region before the mouth. Peristomium is region around the mouth. Peristomium is the region of mouth, and around the mouth they were contain peristomium. Then significance of Trochophore larva. Trochophore larva serves for dispersal of the species. Trochophore larva helps for dispersal of the species. It has great phylogenetic significance. Then a Trochophore larva appears in the development of animals belonging to several phyla such as Annelida. This Trochophore larva appears in the development of animals belonging to several phyla, means it includes in several phylum, which is Annelida, means where contain leech, then mollusca, bryozoa, etc. Hence, some embryologists speculated that these groups of animals are evolved from a common hypothetical ancestors called a trochozoon. This is known as Trochophore theory. Hypothetical ancestor means what? An imaginary organism once lived on the earth long back, and in due to course of evolution gave rise to present forms of organism. Means that phylum originated from one ancestors, means so the first step of their formation is Trochophore larva. Then vermiculture and its importance. So here we will study what is vermiculture and its importance. Then next, methods of vermiculture. So introduction of vermiculture is a scientific culturing or rearing of earthworms. Vermiculture means worm production or culturing or rearing of earthworms. Rearing of earthworm is done to obtain good quality of biofertilizer or compost called vermicompost. Rearing of earthworm means collection or production of earthworm is done to obtain good quality of biofertilizer or compost called vermicompost. And compost means collections called vermicompost. Apart from this, they are also used for recycling of organic industrial wastes and as a protein food for poultry and fishery industry. If rearing of earthworms takes place, if culturing or rearing of earthworms if we do, Then earthworms belong, then they are also used for recycling of organic industrial wastes and as a protein food for poultry and fishery industry. Earthworms belongs to phylum Annelida, where contain earthworms includes in phylum Annelida class of uh, earthworms is Oligochaeta, means contain short hair, and order Neoglocheta. Habit and habitat of earthworm. It lives in soil of forest, grassland, gardens, plant nursery, crop farms, etc. Where present earthworms in soil of forest, grassland, gardens, plant nursery, crop farms, etc. Ecological factors like pH, moisture content, salinity and temperature play important role in the habitat of earthworm. Which factors plays important role in habitat of earthworm? pH, then moisture content, means liquid, the soil becomes liquid or semi liquid, or where contain lots of water is depend on moisture content. Then salinity, temperature play important role in the habitat of earthworm. It is active day and night silently. Earthworm active in day and silent in night, and feeds on organic matter present in soil. Where it feeds on organic matter present in the soil. Worms tunnel burrows deeply in the soil, brings the subsoil on the top. By doing this, it mixes different soil components and atmospheric oxygen, making soil fertile. Earthworm consumes the soil organic material. What earthworm do? Earthworm do material compose the material and converts it into rich humus. It makes humus. Earthworm secretes sticky substances called slime. Earthworms helps to secrete Earthworms secrete sticky substance called slime. And slime contains nitrogen. What contains slime? Slime contains nitrogen and making soil rich in nitrogen, which is important for plants. Plants require nitrogen for good yield. So earthworms secrete that slime, and slimes contains nitrogen. General information about earthworm. Earthworms are terrestrial annelids, means which is present on land, with external and internal metameric segmentation, means body of earthworm is segmented. It has a long and cylindrical body, which is long, elongated cylindrical body, that they lack any appendages and suckers, means suckers present in leech, and here earthworm in which lack any appendages and suckers. They have a few hook-like setae on all segments except the first and the last one. They contain setae, and that setae absent in first segments and in last segment. Setae are useful for holding the object and locomotion. The setae helps the earthworms to for locomotion as well as for holding the object. Earthworms are hermaphrodite, means dioecious, where contain male and female in one organism. They are cold-blooded animals. They produce cocoons in which fertilization and development of embryo takes place. What they produce? They produce cocoons, not the trochophore larva, for the development. Earthworms mainly feed on dead organic matter, which generally does not occur abundantly in the soils. Earthworms feed on dead organic matter, which generally does not occur abundantly in the soil, means which is not present large amount in soil. As a result, they tend to swallow large quantities of soil for extracting sufficient nourishment from it. It is estimated that a 1 acre of land there can be more than 1 million earthworms. Then useful species of earthworms. There are around 1800 species of earthworms. How many species? 1800 species of earthworms, but only few species are used in vermiculture. In few species are used for vermiculture. Few factors such as conversion ratio, rate for converting organic material into vermicompost, animal cocoon production, high tolerance for varying temperature, soil pH, and moisture content and taken into consideration before selecting species for vermiculture. Which process selected for vermiculture? For vermiculture, high tolerance for varying temperature, soil pH, moisture content taken into consideration before selecting species for vermiculture. Then following are the most commonly used species of earthworms for vermiculture purpose: Eudrillis eugenia, Icenia futadi, Perinoix, Sanseparix, and Perionyx evacats. Then Ferritina elongata, Lumbricus rubeolus, then Pontoscolex cortrius. It is the name of are the name of earthworms. First, it is one of the widely used species for vermiculture. Eudrilus eugenia is the first species widely used for vermiculture. It is cosmopolitan, means where presents in any area, but originally belongs to Africa and popularly called as African nightcrawler. This species has been found to be best in vermicomposting and the production of protein meal. It has excellent growth and high conversion ratio, means excellent growth found in that species. It is in culture methods, optimum temperature is 20 to 28 degrees centigrade. It is found in soil depth up to 15 to 22 centimeters with variable moisture content. It is found in soil at the depth region up to 15 to 22 centimeters. Then second is it is a fast growing earthworm. Eosina fetidi is the fast growing earthworm, is the characteristics of that species. Their annual cocoon production is almost 35 times as compared to first species. They have high conversion ratio, making them suitable for vermiculture. Other factors are more or less similar to Eugenie. Then third, it is one of the best Indian species for vermicomposing. Means this is the first Indian species for use for vermicomposting. It gives in a soil up to 3 to 8 centimeters, temperature range to 20 to 28 degrees centigrade with varied pH. Moisture content is ranging from 20 to 40%. Other species, pharynx equates, resembles with V. Sanseparix. Both species are good converters of organic matter and found suitable for south part of India. They are purely used for the purpose of vermicomposing. These all are useful species of earthworms. In next lecture, we will discuss methods of vermiculture.